Hello once again everybody, welcome to another video from me, Hopa or Josh. Today we're playing a bit of RuneScape. As you can see, I'm training some divination. It's all fine and dandy in the hood, as the youth say. I'm currently 54 divination. I've been working my way up slowly but surely. The reason why I haven't really leveled very much since the first day is pretty much because I've run, how should I say this? So I've been in college. I think most of you guys know that. I go to my college. It's a junior college that's pretty local to me. So that means two things. Number one, the classes are impacted as hell. So I have to petition pretty much every class that I want. And number two, that means that obviously I'm not going to have as much time to make videos as I'd like. And especially for this this semester, it is one of my bigger ones because it's my third semester in college. So if you think about it and you're at a JC, if you're in your third semester, that means that you're going to start looking at transferring and actually putting out transfer applications to schools and stuff and all that fun stuff. So I get to deal with that later on down the road. Not too far from now, actually, probably about a month or so. Good God, that is scary to think of. But nevertheless, so I guess pretty much the point is I'm focused on my classes and stuff. I need to make sure that my grades keep themselves up, and I'm pretty sure they will, and that everything will go smoothly in November when I start putting out applications and stuff. So that said, we started up the junior colleges that I'm going to right now, because I'm going to two of them. They're kind of sister schools, so they work together, and because it's kind of hard getting all of your classes, at least in Southern California, because all of the classes are so impacted, because there's so many people trying to take the same classes, because the UCs and California State universities require you to take certain classes, and those core classes are offered at these junior colleges. So some people come here because it's cheaper, some people go there because they didn't have the grades, and then some have the combination of two, whatever. So pretty much you get lots and lots of people coming to these junior colleges just for these core classes. And so what that means is, obviously, it's really hard to get into these classes, and the classes that I need to take are obviously these core classes to transfer to these UCs or even private colleges, blah blah blah, all that great stuff. So yeah, I've been busy pretty much this whole week from about I want to say 10:30 to about 7 p.m. 10:30 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Each day so far, Monday through Thursday. So that's been really fun to deal with. However, tomorrow I've got a free day, kind of. I've got a party to go to, but I can work around that. Anyways, so you may be asking, well, that's great to hear. I mean, it's awesome that you're going to junior college or whatever, but what does it mean to me? So what it means is I had promised to put out this podcast, right, for the first day of divination, and I'm still going to, but the thing is, I haven't had the time to do much editing at all, and it's kind of amazing that I was even able to get the beginner's guide to divination out before this podcast. So I think I tried really hard on that to get that as fast as possible and to be as accurate as possible. But obviously there's some information that's not in there, but you'll see some more kind of guides to divination as people progress in the skill and as more methods of training turn up. So, back to the podcast, right? So, I need to edit some audio stuff in that, and that's pretty much about it. And you may be thinking, okay, well, that's pretty simple, right? And the quick answer is no, because you have to listen through all of the audio, make sure that everyone sounds okay, and then you have to kind of mess around with some of the audio levels, like if my voice is too loud and speaking over other people and it's overwhelming, then we need to adjust my volume down, and then when I'm talking I can adjust my volume up, and when they're talking I can adjust their volume up, all this other stuff. And to compound upon that, I think most of you do not know what each of the people sound like in the actual podcast, so I need to do kind of some finagling with that and kind of say, here's what he sounds like, here's what he sounds like, here's what he sounds like. Kind of a meet the panel for the podcast just before we go in. So yeah, that's about it with the podcast, that is. So to be sure, I think I'll be putting out at least part of that tomorrow. It'll at least be the first 15 minutes. I'll promise you that one, at least. It could even be as much as an hour. It could even be the whole thing. Who knows? It's just all dependent upon how much time I have on my hands tomorrow, which is really kind of up in the air because I need to see if I need to be somewhere before we start this party and stuff for one of my friends, and yeah, but that's just something I need to figure out, you know. But yeah, so we'll be putting out at least part of that podcast tomorrow, and that'll be good. Later on tonight or later on today, which it will probably be, I will be putting out some Terraria. This is actually kind of an important Terraria episode. So if you guys are following the series, I highly suggest you to watch it. And if you aren't watching the series, then I'll just kindly encourage you to maybe look at it from the first episode, because this is going to be a very long Let's Play. So if you guys are into that kind of thing, go ahead and check it out. Let's see what else. I can talk a little bit more about what I plan on doing now, since we finished the Countdown to Divination. We almost finished the Countdown to Divination, because we need to just put out a highlights for that, and then that'll be golden. That'll be 100% done in my book. But we don't need to worry about making the highlights just yet. I think I need to worry about a few other things first before I go into that, but I think you can probably expect that video within the next 2 weeks, so that'll be good. And what else? I've got a lot of ideas bouncing around in my head, and I guess the main goal is I want to make sure that you guys get your RuneScape content. Now, I know that in the past, at least over summer and stuff, I was uploading Primordia and Terraria exclusively. I wasn't doing any RuneScape content other than my Trim Before Max series. And I mean, the views, I guess, say all I need to know, because you look at my channel over the past month and a half, and you see that there's been a huge increase in views. I've got probably about 1,000 to 1,500 views in the past month and a half, which is great. I love it. Thank you guys for all the support you give me. It's absolutely amazing to see. And yeah, obviously the views speak for themselves. It tells me, hey, you guys really like that, and you really like it more than the Primordia or the Terraria stuff that I was putting out, even though I do still put those out for the people who do watch them. I guess my main focus will come back to RuneScape. because if you guys didn't know, or if you're new to the channel, I was an exclusively RuneScape channel. But really, nowadays, I'm just going to be uploading really whatever the hell I want on this, because at the end of the day, this is my channel, and as much as I totally respect all of your opinions, and when I do ask for your opinions, please be sure to tell me, because number one, when I ask for your opinion, that usually means I don't know what to do. So that's kind of a really big thing, and number two, it gives me more ideas for what content for me to put up, because as much as I like to, doing like vlogs and stuff every day is I think that would get bland. I think it would get very bland. So I'd like to kind of mix it up, I guess, and we'll see how things go, right? And when there's days that I can't possibly do very much editing, or I can't possibly get a video out very that's very edited up and stuff, I'll probably be making one of these videos. So as you can tell, I'm very tired, I'm worn out for the week, and I have to go to bed soonish so that I can be able to do stuff tomorrow. But yeah, so this is kind of a I guess you could think of it as a filler video, but it's not exactly filler, because I'm still talking about things that do pertain to the game, my channel, and what I'm doing, because I know that there are some of you who are really curious about that, and I'm totally fine opening up with most of what I have. So anyways, so there's a lot of stuff that's going to be coming up, and I'm excited. You know, being locked down in a series is great and all, because it gives you a really good idea of what to do every day. Because when it was like just a month ago, it was like, okay, every day I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna go to school, I'm gonna come back, and hey, I'm gonna record a countdown to divination. Boom, easy, done. That was my RuneScape content for the day. But now that I'm not really bound by any series, other than to just make a RuneScape video every day, which is a personal thing of mine, that doesn't mean that it'll actually happen all the time. But anyways, so it's one of those things where it's like, I've got a lot of things that I can do, and it's almost one of those things where it's like, there's way too much out there for me to do, so I need to start narrowing down what I want to do. Anyways, I think I've rambled on more than enough. I hope you guys are enjoying divination. Personally, I don't really enjoy it. I'll say it. I'll say it. It's not what I thought it would be. It's not what I was hoping it would be, rather. I was thinking it was going to be some kind of lore-based thing. I knew it was going to be RuneSpan-y, but I didn't think it would be so much like this. But you know what? You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit, and this is a skill that I need to trim, and obviously I am very focused on trimming, so I'm just going to bear through it and get it done. But yeah, I thought that there was going to be lore and stuff in this, and there's really not. I mean, the most lore that you get is when you turn in these chronicle fragments. It's like, oh, here's like some kind of proverby thing. Thanks for that, graphics, you know? It's like, that's kind of lame. That is kind of lame. But that's just how I feel. I mean, I know there's some people who really like it, and good for you, I'd say. I disagree with you. I'm not the biggest fan of it. It's not a bad skill, but I think that whoever made this totally didn't read anything about it. Like, they didn't read anything from players, or didn't really care. I don't know. Whether or not that's true, that's just my pure speculation, I guess. But I'll just say this: if I were the content developer for Divination, the lead content developer for it, I would have done it differently. But obviously, we've all got our own opinions. Mine is just one of a million. So feel free to tell me what you guys think of divination in the chat box. Not really chat box, but the comments section below. And yeah, I'll respond to you guys probably, maybe. We'll see. Oh god, I've already promised now, so whatever. Anyways, it's about time I wrap this up. Thank you guys for watching. Please be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, all that great stuff. Later on today or tonight, depending on when this actually gets uploaded, there will be more Terraria. So be sure to stay tuned for that. And then, until then, I will see you later.